Minds up, y'all. This is your girl, Takia Diamond, and I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in today. It's Transformation Tag Team Tuesday, and this is what we do each and every Tuesday, live and direct for you, to you, from 8 a.m. to 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, and from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We come back and give you back-to-back jewels and tools to help you elevate your life, right? So today, if you are new to me, thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and share this live for me. My name is Takia Diamond. I'm a transformation speaker, author, coach, and trainer. And what I do is help people identify their limiting beliefs so that they can begin living the life that they actually came here to live, right? So it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So what I want to talk to you guys about today is actually surrendering to the flow. So I know that a lot of times, we live in this world of the whole hustle and bustle, and I got to do this and I got to do that, and blah, right? And we drive ourselves nuts, right? Just trying to figure it all out, trying to make sure that it's all perfect and all that other wonderful stuff, right? So the thing is that we have to begin to understand, though, on a whole nother level, is that, yes, you have to do the doing, but there's a whole nother side to that called allowing. And so if you're not actually in the allowing stage of what it is you wish to manifest or what it is that you want to come into fruition into your life, you'll never be able to see it because you're in resistance too. So because you're doing too much, which be me sometimes I could be doing too much. It's all good. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, right? But when you notice that yourself, like you're striving, you're just doing a whole lot of stuff, but in your heart, you truly desire peace, right? What I want to share with you today is really to kind of help you find that peace and know that, you have everything in you already in order to make this happen, okay? So we start with number one in order for you to actually learn how to let go and be in the flow, all right? So the first thing that you have to do is you have to learn to trust yourself, okay? You must trust yourself, all right? So when you actually cultivate, trusting yourself, right? It's like one of the most grounding, stabilizing things that you can do. It's like the energy around just trusting and just knowing that I'm good and I'm always good. No matter what it looked like, I'm always good. It will allow you to, be open to receive like your next step to take. But if you don't trust yourself, all right, I don't think I have to say anything else after that, right? So you got to trust you and you got to trust yourself, which basically means that you know what's best for you. So when you're making a decision and you're on a path and you know that, you're doing the right thing and you're going in the right direction and you feel like you're going in the right direction, okay? Because that's important too. You want to make sure that you feel like you're going in the right direction, right? So in order to trust yourself, you have to stop looking outside of yourself and you have to start focusing more inwardly, okay? Because it's what you feel on the inside of you, your emotions and your feelings. These are all of the things that's actually kind of like feeding signals to your brain, which is feeding signals to the universe, which is basically calling back to you whatever it is that you say that you want, okay? So you got to trust yourself. You got to know that everything is working out for you no matter what it looks like, all right? And even if you're actually seeking advice or answers, always go back to that inner part of you. Even if somebody else told you what to do or gave you a strategy or whatever, still reflect back within, all right? That way you'll be able to know, you'll be able to tell, okay, is this right for me or is that right for that person? You get what I'm saying? So, all right. So the next thing you need to do is you have to know that you already have the answer. All right. You have to know that you already have the answer. The answers are usually blocked by resistance, okay? By fear, okay? So when you find a way I know it's not easy, but you have to work on this, okay? Transformation and transition is all about understanding that you're going to have to shift a lot of old patterns and a lot of old things that you used to do and all that other wonderful stuff. It's understanding that this is all a part of it, all right? So, you know, at the end of the day, you have to know that the answers reside within inside of you, okay? And even if it's not clear at the moment and you don't really see it like clearly, like exactly the dot to dot step to take, still know that, you know, pay attention to the signs, because as soon as you get in vibrational alignment with it, the answer is going to come to you so quickly, and you're just going to be like, oh yeah, that's what I could do. You get what I'm saying? So that's going to help you to be in a flow and all that wonderful stuff. All right. So get better acquainted with your intuition. All right. Get better acquainted with that part of you that already knows. Okay. And ask yourself, you know, what is my gut telling me right now? What am I feeling right now? All right. And over time, you're going to begin to notice that you'll become self-aware. Okay. And then once you become self-aware, the easier it's going to be to hear the voice of your intuition. Okay. All right. So the next thing is to recognize that what you want to achieve is already in you. All right. So I know a lot of times we'll be looking outside, and I think what we have to understand is that the outside things show up based on how we feel inside. Okay. So we have to recognize that, you know, whatever it is that we say that we want, or whatever changes that we want to implement and see different in our lives, right? We have to know that it's already there in us. And as we shift our energy and vibration within us, that is what allows the planet seed to be flourished and nourished out and grow. All right. So in order to actually have like conceived dream, or, you know, something that you really want to manifest, right, you have to first create it in your mind, right? There's nothing in this world that was created without somebody first having a thought about it coming into creation and how it was going to work in the world, or whatever the case might be, in order for them to make it come to life, so to speak, right? So I think once you understand that it's going to be an inside job, you know, to do like whatever the work is, and once you've done the work, you still got to remember, guys, that you have to have that time in between to just let it go and let it flow. Like, you can't focus on it so much, okay? So when we desire something, we imagine it in great detail, right? You start to see yourself like the people clapping you up and all that other stuff, if you're in the entertainment world, or whichever way, or you see your business attracting a lot of customers, you see yourself accumulating a lot of money in your investments and stuff like that, right? All these different things come into play. So when you want something, you have to step into what it feels like to experience it. And once you step into what it feels like to experience it, that is when you're actually allowing the flow to take place. You get what I'm saying? Let me know if you guys hear me. Let me know if y'all with me. I know my laptop is doing some crazy stuff, so I don't want to touch anything, because I hope I'm still recording, but I don't want to mess nothing up. Let me see. I go one. Stop. Okay, hey Bruce. Okay. All right, so it looks like I'm still good. Thank you guys so much. All right, so share the live for me, guys. Make sure you share the live for me. All right. So forgot where I was at, trying to make sure this thing works. All right, so anyway, recognize that what you want to achieve is already within you. All right. The next thing is to embrace the resistance. Okay. So don't think that, you know, once you get into this whole positive, flowy mindset, that everything's just going to be picture perfect, because it don't work like that. Okay. So resistance comes to us in the form of what? In the form of fear, in the form of self-doubt, in the form of procrastination, and other different roadblocks. Okay. So it shows up in our lives, right? When we are at that very point of doing something that's important for us, or something so big, right? That's when it decides that it's going to show up, and the resistance decides to play a little mind game on your mind, right? So instead of like feeling like a need to attack it, you can actually see the resistance as a sign that actually illuminates for you where you must go. Like, this is the area that's keeping you stuck. Okay, so you can use it from that aspect, which will lighten your load a whole lot. All right. Number 5 is to trust the process. All right, trust the process. Understand, guys, right, that the path that what it is that you actually desire, or whatever that destination is that you're trying to get to, it might be a winding and up and down road, right? It might not be a straight line. I mean, I don't think I know of anybody personally who just had a straight line, because even those people that appear to just have a straight line don't have a straight line. Okay, so I'm saying it might, as you're going on this journey, and you're coming into this whole allowing process and this whole surrendering process, right? You might have to do some cutbacks as well, right? People, places, things. I'm just keeping it 100, right? But you won't go where you want to go unless you first learn the lessons that you needed to learn from the present moment or from the past. So it's like, you have to go through this stuff. Trust the process. You get what I mean? Like, don't hold yourself hostage for that particular fragment of yourself that's revealing itself to you. It's not revealing itself to you for it to hold you hostage. It's revealing itself to you so that you can recognize it, give it the attention that it seeks or the love that it needs, and allow it to be free so that you could become free with yourself. All right. So the next thing is to let it go. All right. When you have a dream or a desire or a wish or an intention, right, what you have to do is, you got to let it go. But what ends up happening is we become so attached to it, and then we end up guarding it like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, right? So again, that blocks the flow, right? All right. So you got to think about it like this. You conceive this vision, okay? And since you conceive this vision, it's your job to believe in the vision that you conceived, right? When somebody's getting ready to have a baby, they believe that they're going to conceive, right? And so they wait all of this gestation time or manifestation time, and the baby shows up, right? Right. All right. So, you have to actually, release yourself from it, and trust the process, and know, like, you can let it go, that it's going to happen, okay? Just be okay with it, all right? Now, this doesn't mean don't take action, all right? This doesn't mean don't do what you're supposed to do, all right? But it means that, when you're in the flow, you're not holding on so tightly to the vision that you're trying to take all of this perfect action. Because in your mind, what you think is perfect action might not even be the action that you need to take. This is why you got to be in that ebb and flow. You get what I'm saying? Which is why I got the jazz music running right now, all right? Because we're talking about the flow. So set your vision free, all right? Set your vision free. Leave it out into the universe, all right? And trust that it will happen in its own time, all right? I got 3 more to go for you guys. The next one is to seek joy, okay? Remember to play in the process. Don't be so serious, because sometimes when we just so serious about everything, you block the flow in that way too, because it's like you're so adamant. You're so adamant, you're not even allowing the flow to take place, right? So I want you to ask yourself, when you feel like you're like in this box or whatever the case might be, I don't want you to worry about, what others think about you. I don't want you to worry about how it's going to happen or how it should be doing or what it should look like or whatever the case might be, all right? I want you to, just be free and ask yourself, what could I be doing right now in order to feel good about myself, okay? What would make me the happiest in this moment? Is it listening to music? Is it meditating? Is it eating ice cream? I don't know. Each person is different, right? But, step into the opportunity to actually, make a choice and seek out what makes you feel good, all right? Because you need that, all right? You need to begin doing things that make you happy, because as you begin to do things that make you happy, it's going to allow the other things that don't make you happy to fall off, okay? It's just that we do so much more of the things that don't make us happy, that we attract more things to do that don't make us happy. All right. And so that's where the resistance comes in at that I was talking about earlier. All right. So the next thing you got to know, guys, is you have to take inspired action. So what's inspired action? Inspired action means action from a place of being pulled to something, not pushed, not forced. Like, oh boy, I don't feel like writing this book. Oh boy, I don't feel like writing this book. Oh boy, I don't feel like going to work. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to come from a place of being pulled towards it to where, like, wow, I wasn't expecting this, but I feel so pulled to take action on this. That's the thing. That's the step that you got to take. Okay. So it's completely different from taking action from the pushing standpoint rather than the taking advantage of the pull. Okay. All right. So again, don't overthink things. Don't worry about what other people think about you or what you should be doing or anything like that. All right. Explore whatever it is that you feel called to. All right. And let yourself be guided by your inspiration. All right. All right. And so number 9 is to tap into your intuition along the way. All right. Tap into your intuition along the way. You know, if you feel discouraged or you feel like, you know, you're not getting anywhere or whatever the case might be, right? Or you're feeling impatient, you're feeling like, you know, you confused, you don't, you know, you feel anxious or whatever, you feel depressed. Even that comes up when you don't know what to do, right? Just press pause for a moment, okay? Just press the pause button, take a big, long, deep breath, like we did in the beginning, right? Take a big, long, deep breath, and then just listen to your intuition, all right? Just build inwardly, okay? And just always be available for that inner guidance to speak through you or to so that you can hear what you need to do or the steps that you need to take, okay? What is your intuition telling you, all right? What do you need to do right now? What is it telling you, all right? And the last thing, guys, is to let the universe support you, for crying out loud. I know, we are such doers as humans. Like, we want to do it. Right? I get it, right? But the way that it used to be, when you really had to do everything in order to make it happen, isn't the same energy that's on the planet right now, to where you don't have to do all of this stuff to make it happen. And you are gonna do some stuff, okay, but it won't be all of that stuff that you thought you needed to make happen just to get to where you want to be. All right. So let the universe support you. All right. Sometimes it's not a matter of making things happen, guys. Sometimes it's about just allowing things to happen. Okay. And letting things happen instead. All right. So instead of sulking around about, you know, oh my God, it's not working, blah, blah, just get out of your own way. All right. Get out of your own way. You know, sit down on the path for a minute. Just chill out. Look. Yes, I love mellow music like this. You know why? Because it settles me down. Like, I'm a real exciting being, right? I'm a real exciting being. So I love music like this because, you know, it just calms your energy down and it allows you to soak up what you need to know, right? All right, so anyway, the point I was making is to just sit down on the path a little bit. You know, stop trying to control it so much, all right? And when you stop striving, like, you know, to where you're driving yourself nuts and you begin to surrender, all right, you're going to see infinite possibilities. I promise you, I'm a witness to this. Just the past few days, I can't even tell you guys how much I've manifested, how much money has shown up for me, how many opportunities have shown up for me, because I've really been practicing and learning to let go and like just release everything. Like, anything that comes towards me is only for me to see it so that I can lift the veil. You know what I mean? So the veil could be lifted in order for me to let it go so that I could grow, see it what it is, you know, see it for what it is, you know? So let the universe help you out, all right? Throughout our lives, guys, there are going to be periods, you know, of achieve, and there's going to be periods of receive. So yes, once you tap into your own self-awareness, you're going to know you're going to begin to recognize what time it is, whether it's time to achieve, meaning get some work done, and when it's time to chill out a little bit and start receiving. All right. All right, guys, that is the end of this live today, this Transformation Tag Team Tuesday. I hope that it has enlightened you, brightened you, and magnified your day. All right. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. Shout out to Queen Mother Imaku, who's responsible for the Transformation Tag Team. Guys, make sure you come back. Next Tuesday, we'll be here again from 8 a.m. to 12 noon, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. All right. So Transformation Tag Team, this is where it's at, guys. Come be transformed. You know, the replays are always available. So if you're at work during the day and you don't have time to tune in, it's all right. You know, go back and watch it when you got time. All right. All right, y'all. Mind's up. I love you. Thank you again so much. If you don't have any of my books, then you should visit the website, which is thepowertoprofit.org. I know I had the whole from poverty to profit, but Spirit has taken me to a next level, so everything has been changed now to the power to profit. All right, so check out the website. Let me know if I can help you with anything, and mind's up. I love you guys.